Caldwell will open with a statement. Just to let you all know really quick, if this was a regulation game, that would have been the second most points in Marshall women's basketball history.
It was close. I was really pleased with the crowd today. We were happy that everyone came out. I think we play really hard, and I was really happy for our girls to get to experience a crowd. Then they were into it, and they were loud, and that was really, really cool for them. They were excited to see that, and I think we fed off that. So I just want to thank everyone who came, everyone who stayed the hour and a half between our game and the men's game. That's exactly what we're trying to build here. It means a lot to me that we have fans that are out here and supporting us. It's what makes Marshall special. So keep coming out, bring a friend. We appreciate it.
Above, below, or right at expectations for this first one?
A little bit below. Offensively, it was good. It was fun to watch on offense. Defensively, it was significantly below. So we have a long way to go defensively.
Where exactly did you envision this and compared to what you got?
I thought we would get more steals. I thought we would force more turnovers. And our half-court defense, I think we just got a little bit lazy, especially in the fourth quarter. Just didn't really want to sit down and guard, and that's kind of a red flag going in. That's it. Our practice games are over. And so going into our first games and going to George Mason on the road, which is going to be a really tough game, we got to be able to guard. We got to be able to guard guards and posts and bigs, and so we got to dive into the film and clean it up pretty quickly.
So is that starting five, your starting five? Or?
So the way we're going to do our starting five is going to bother everyone. We're going to do it based off of productivity of the game before. So it's going to be their points plus their assists plus their rebounds plus their steals minus their turnovers. And whoever is the most productive the game before we play gets to start the next game. And that way we have buy-in. That way as a coach, I don't have to worry about pulling people out of a starting lineup. We can just play and they get rewarded. And every now and then we won't have a point guard on the floor, we won't have a post, and we might make an adjustment. But other than that, we're going to reward the people that played well the game before. It's just a little bit different, and it bothers a lot of our marketing people and our media, but it's fair for the girls.
How does that work for chemistry? You're trying to put five that will play together well. How does that work?
I think it works tremendously for chemistry because you don't have people that are complaining about starters. The starters are earned every game. You don't have to worry about pulling people out of the starting lineup. You don't have to worry about coach doesn't like me, I don't get to start. The numbers choose who starts, and we're going to play a lot of people, and we have a lot of people that are really good teammates and really good high energy, and I think we got a really good glimpse of that today. So I think chemistry will just continue to build because everyone scored today. And we had 8 people in double figures. So I think that helps with the chemistry tremendously.
Who were you especially pleased with? Anybody in particular?
I was really happy with Abby's game. She had 10 assists, 0 turnovers, so that was huge for her. Cece had a great job. She had 10 rebounds, and she had 6 offensive rebounds. So she was just flying in there to go get offensive rebounds. So that was good. I thought Jada Alley played really, really hard. Ari Redmond played incredibly hard. She had a great game. She's had a really good week of practice leading into this. But I think on the offensive end, I was pleased with everyone. On the defensive end, I was not really pleased with anyone. So at least it's only one side of the floor that's broken, I guess.
Building off that, some teams can't score 70. You have 70 in the paint.
Yeah, we're going to be hopefully able to score. We did not shoot very well to start the game. We were 0 for 4 in the first quarter. Halftime, we still weren't shooting the three. I think we were 26% from three at halftime. But they're going to come in bunches. We're going to score in runs. So that's just something we need to get comfortable with. It's something I'm comfortable with. We'll go on a 10-0 run, and then the other team will go on an 8-0 run. We just need to be comfortable to ride those waves and keep playing hard when we're not hitting shots.
Anything further for Coach?
Good.
All right.
Okay, thank you guys for coming.
See you tomorrow.
I hope to see you guys.
So you heard what Coach said. What's your evaluation?
I thought for our first exhibition game, I thought we came out with a lot of energy. I'm just happy with the way my teammates played. We just play for each other. As long as we play hard and the numbers fall, then I'm happy with it,
Was that fun?
Yeah, it's fun. My first game back from being injured, so I had a lot of fun. It meant a lot to me to be out on the court. It was emotional at first, but once nerves settled down, I just went out and I just had fun. I just played my game and came out with the W.
No qualms about being physical, diving for a ball, any of that. It just came back naturally.
Yeah, yeah, it came back. You know, that's pretty much how I play. Aggressive, hard, high energy. So it was easy to just come back and, you know, pick up where I left off.
Watching the game, who stood out to you? I mean, your performance aside, who stood out to you as you were watching your teammates?
Like Coach said, Abby had 10 assists, 0 turnovers. That's really hard to do. I thought that really stood out to me. So, yeah. That's it. We're good.
Any further questions?
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Cece.
Thank you. Glad you're back.
Everybody, Abby Beeman, 16 points, 10 assists, as many turnovers as what we had.
How'd it feel just to be out there tonight, get this going?
Yeah, it felt really good. I think it's a good start to our season, kind of. I know it didn't count, but still, good feel for things and where we're at. But yeah, just being in front of this crowd and hopefully, you know, making them come back for more games, it felt really good. And you know, I'm glad the season's almost here, and this was a good start.
You feel like this style opened the game up a little bit more for you?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a lot of freedom in this style, so you have to take advantage of your opportunities and, you know, also get your teammates involved and all that good stuff, which is how it always is for me. But I think we like to get up and down and like to space the floor, so I think that suits everyone's game.
Which makes you happier, 16 points or 10 assists?
You know what? The thing that, yeah, that's 0 turnovers makes me the happiest. I know you guys haven't seen, like, scrimmages and things, but I've been turning the ball over way too much. So that was a point of emphasis for me today, and I'm glad that I was able to take care of the ball.
Who stood out to you when you watched the game from your point of view? Who stood out to you?
Honestly, no one in particular. I think it was kind of cool how everyone had a good game, honestly. Everyone, I think, got to score the ball, which is really nice. And I know it's not always going to be that way, but if I had to pick one person, I think I'd pick Cece Mays. She was just crashing really hard, doing the little things that sometimes people don't. You know, people like to see points in the box score and all that, and she did that too. But getting a second chance points and stuff is going to go a long way for us, not just now, but also whenever the season comes.
How much fun was that?
It was really fun, yeah. Like I said, being in front of this crowd, all of us, you know, being able to have a pretty good game and showing them this brand of basketball now. Like it's just fun being here, being at home. We don't have many home games, so take advantage of them, whether they count or not.
Behind the back pass.
Oh,
That way, where we were sitting, you could see it coming. Your head was over here, and it's like we were talking. Don't turn your head, and you hit her back dead on the run. It wasn't like coach was going to go. Oh God!
all right.
It looked great.
Yeah, I think if you make one of those passes, you definitely have to make it a good one, or else I might be hearing it from her. So I just tried to execute that, and I'm glad I could.
What's a game like this do for you when you obviously go out and outscore your opponent, but really outscore them? You know, what do you take away from a game like this? Is it more mechanical at this point since it's the first game?
Yeah, I think one thing I really take away from it is just like the team morale and just like everyone now is on a positive attitude. They know what we're all capable of and stuff, and no matter what the score shows, I think we gave up too many points, but I don't think we ever stopped playing because we were up by, you know, X amount or whatever it may be. But we gave up too many points, and I think just being like the competitor I am, I just try to look at things we can also improve on. But you definitely have to be positive about it and take the good things away from it too, because you know there's both sides. There's good and there's bad. So.
You ever played in a game where your team scored that many points?
Honestly, I don't think I have. So there's a first for everything.
Any more questions for Ab?
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Abby.
Yeah, thank you guys.